I am Damien from Pulling Money Trading. This week I'm going to be doing some technical analysis for Gbp Usd, Gbp Jpy, Eur Usd, US dollar Canadian, Bitcoin, Gold and Ethereum. But before I get into the technical analysis, I normally have some trading rules that I like to go through before doing the technical analysis. If you are new to my channel, please click the subscribe button, press the notification bell and get notified when I post new videos. Alright, that will help the video rank in the YouTube algorithm and let more people view the content. Okay, so remember I have a master course available for sale. You can send me an email and we can discuss it further. So, trading rules. The aim is to consistently pull money out the market. No trading strategy is 100% effective. Don't risk more than 2% of your account balance in any one trade. Use at least a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio when taking a trade. Eliminate the fear of losing. Losing is a must in trading. Trade your system over and over, win or lose. Ensure that your trading system have at least a 50% win rate. Making money trading solely depends on the trader, not the trading system. It takes military style discipline to be a successful trader. Alright. So let's move over to our chart. So right now I'm on the US dollar Canadian. So right now I'm on the daily time frame. As you can see, the chart is already marked up in the essence of time. So right now the US CAD was in a bull trend and it is breaking out of the bull trend. So the US CAD is expected to break through this area right here and push further down into this area at 1.25253 to 1.24913. So if the US CAD fail to break through this area right here at 1.26448 to 1.26073, it will pull back into this area at 1.2771 to 1.28450. Now let's go down to the 4-hour time frame. Now if you're an intraday trader, this area right here at 1.26448 to 1.26073, if this area resists the US CAD, the US CAD will pull back into this area right here at 1.27771 to 1.28450. So if you're a swing trader and a day trader, you can look at a bounce out of this area. Remember, look for your confirmation before entering the market. And no trading strategies are 100% effective, so trade with caution before you trade my analysis. And please remember that each area where the market leaves is known as a swing level. So as a trader, you need to keep in mind that when the market leaves a particular area, there are unfilled orders and stops at the end of this area right here, which push the market downward. So if the market come back into this area, chances are there will be unfilled order in this area which will push the market further down. But if there is not enough unfilled order in this area, the market will push further up. That's it for the US CAD. So I have the US CAD to push further down into this area, because as you can see, the US CAD is targeting this area right here, and the market been to this area once before. So let's move over to the gold. I'm gonna go on my daily time frame. Now the gold was in a range between 1831 to 1724.19. So the gold break out the range and is trying to target this area right here at 1839.85 to 1852.73. So right now the gold is attempting to break out of the downtrend and start a uptrend. So this area right here at 1808.96 to 1789.36. If the gold fail to break through this area right here, the gold will pull back into this area for support and push further up and try to break through this area and continue the bull trend. Now if this area at 18.08.96 fail to support the goal, if it come back into this area, it will push further down. Let's go over to our 4-hour time frame. Now if you're a intraday trader, it's always wise to trade with the direction of the overall market. Now as you can see, the 4-hour time frame is respecting the 60 period moving average and is trading above the 60 period moving average and creating higher highs and higher lows, which simplify a uptrend. So if you're a daily trader, you should pay attention to this area right here at 1820.44 to 1814.50. So the gold can pull back into this area for support if it fails to break through this area right here at 1839.85 to 1852.73. Now if you're a swing trader, you can look for a sell entry into this area to this area right here. Now this area right here was a resistance level and the gold break through, so it should act as a support. Now that's it for the gold. Now let's move over to the Gbp USD. Now the Gbp USD is attempting to break out of the downtrend and into a uptrend. Gbp USD is trying to target this area right here at 1.354242, 1.36202. Now if the Gbp USD fail to break through this area, it will pull back into this area right here for support. Now if this area right here fail to support the Gbp USD, it will push further down into this area for support. Now if this area fail to resist the Gbp USD, it will push further up into this area. Now let's move over to our 4-hour time frame. Now if you're a swing trader, you can look for a sell entry into this area, back into this area right here. Now as a trader, you should trade in the direction of the market. So if you're a day trader, you can look for a pullback into this area right here at 1.34379 to 1.34082. So the market already made a two tests in this area and push further up into this area. So the GBP US is trying to break through this area right here. Now remember, no strategy or no technical analysis is 100%. So if you are going to trade my technical analysis, try to wait for confirmation. Now if you want to learn more about confirmation and entry triggers, I have a master course available for sale. So send me an email. The email address will be in the description of the video. Now let's move over to the Bitcoin. Now the Bitcoin is ranging between 52.0 to 20.572. $45,422.06. So if the Bitcoin breaks the range, it will push further down. Now as you can see, the Bitcoin is aggressively targeting this area right here at 1.45647.06. So the Bitcoin is trying to break through this area and push further down into this area at 42,809.13 to 39,483.97. Now as you can see, the Bitcoin came into this area and made a test and push up. So that is a sign that the Bitcoin can come back into this area. Now if the Bitcoin fail to break through this area right here at 45,480.89, it will push further up into this area and try to break through again. But for now, I have the Bitcoin to push further down. Let's move over to the 4-hour time frame. Now if you're a day trader, you should pay close attention to this level right here. Now each level the market create and push down or push up is regarded as a swing level, and at each swing level there are buying and selling pressure. Right, so right in this area right here at 48,563.54 to 47,107.54. There are selling pressure right at this level right here. So if the market pull back into this area for another retest, chances are it can push down again or push further up into this area right here. So as you can see, the Bitcoin is targeting this area. So if you're a day trader, you should look for a pullback into this area and push further down if the Bitcoin continue the bear trend. So right at this level right here, 46, 48, where the Bitcoin is at right now, it's getting resistance. It's getting support at this level right here. So the Bitcoin break through this level right here and is gaining support in this area right here. But the fact that the Bitcoin didn't push all the way through this area might not be enough to support the Bitcoin, so it can pull back into this area at 47.107, 47.107.54 to 48.520 to 0.15. Let's move over to the Gbp Jpy. Now on the daily time frame, the Gbp Jpy is trying to make a reversal. So the Gbp Jpy break through this area right here and is targeting this area at 157.690 to 158.314. But the Bitcoin is the Gbp Jpy is getting some resistance at this area right here, 156.265. So if the Gbp Jpy fail to break through this area right here, it will pull back into this area at 154.631 to 154.007 and try to push further up. Now if this area fail to support the Gbp Jpy, it will push further down. Let's go down to our 4-hour time frame. Now if you are an intraday trader, the Gbp Jpy already pull back into this tickle area right here and push further up. So if you're a day trader, you should look for a pullback into this area right here for a buy trade at 154.631 to 154.007. Now if you're a swing trader, you can look for a confirmation right into this area, 157.690 to 158.314. Now let's move over to the Euro USD. Now on our daily time frame, the Eur USD break through the range in the upward direction. So the Eur USD is trying to target this area right here at 1.14345 to 1.14757. So let's move over to our 4-hour time frame. So as you can see, there is nothing to stop the Eur USD from pushing further up into this area. So the Eur USD is expected to push further up into this area at 1.14345 to 1.14757. Now if you're a day trader, you should trade in the direction of the market. Now the Eur USD is trying to push further up, so you can wait for a pullback into this area for a buy trade. The fact that the Eur USD break through this area right here, it should pull back into this area for support at 1.13597 to 1.3440. Now let's move over to the Ethereum. Now the Ethereum is in a bear trend. So the Ethereum is trying to break through this area right here at 3681.89. Now if the Ethereum fail to break through this area right here, the Ethereum will push further up into this area for support at 3997.112, 4178.09. Now let's move down to our 4-hour time frame. Now if you're a day trader, the Ethereum is pulling back into this area right here at 3704.402, 3815.40. Now the fact that the Ethereum break through this area right here, this area should act as support, and as you can see, the Ethereum came back into this area for one retest and push further down. So this area right here should act as some support if the Ethereum is to push further down. Now this cluster right here of candle is telling us that there's a lot of sell pressure into this area right here. And this big bear engulfing candle is telling us that there's a lot of sell pressure. So what you should keep in mind is that each turning point there are a lot of stop loss and a lot of unfilled order in this area. That's the reason why the price went down strongly. So chances are there are lots of unfilled orders into this area right here. Now if this area failed to support the Ethereum, it will push back into this area for support. So that's it for the Ethereum. Remember to click the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and get notified when I post new videos. That will help the video rank in the YouTube algorithm and reach more people. Thanks for watching. See you next week.